Hi guys, it's your girl Xee and Cyn, and we're back with another reaction video for you today. And today we're reacting to top 10 British words you listen to that now.
Sorry.
Top 10 British words you're saying wrong. So I guess us Americans are saying wrong.
You all are sorry. You're saying it wrong.
Listen, we're getting this one from Mojo UK.
Yes, Mojo UK.
Okay. And the link will be in the description
Look at us.
below. Thinking it.
Yes, yes, instinct.
Listen, let's get into this video because this should be an interesting one. All right, here we go. Right about now. Oh Lord, guys, no.
British words America is saying wrong. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at words that have distinctly different pronunciations across the pond.
Okay.
Anyway, we're obviously having a bit of a laugh here, so let's not turn the comment section into World War III now, shall we?
Please.
Honestly, some of us Brits, including me myself, say these wrong too, so no hard feelings, right?
No.
Number 10, tomato. This fruit can cause more confusion than you'd think.
You like tomato?
And you like tomato?
The two ways to say tomato are one of the most prominent differences, thanks in part to the 1937's Let's Call the Whole Thing Off, a duet originally performed by Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers for the film Shall We Dance? The song features different pronunciations as a main part of the lyrics, including those for tomato. Simple a word as it is, it's one of the most common words to be lost in translation, with Brits abroad often having to adopt the American tomato just to be understood.
My name is really Tom Ado.
Number 9.
It's tomato. Tomato. Tomato, tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato, tomatoes.
Potato, yeah.
Potato, potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Tomato.
Yeah, I mean, every country says it differently. You know, in Ghana, you know how they say attitude? There would be like attitude. Ghanaians pronounce every single word, every single letter in that word. Every single letter has to be pronounced. Because I was saying attitude. He's like, why are you saying so softly? It's attitude. Those are Ghanaians. They're Africans. So if they hear it, you know, in the UK, they're like, attitude. You know, they have like ooh with it.
Yeah.
Like a ooh. It's so cute. Don't come from my accent. I'm sorry. But I love the accent though. But yeah, you guys pronounce words different. It's much more softer. And it's a little bit more stretched out a little bit. Tomato. Tomato.
You
tomato.
You said tomato.
Tomato.
I said tomato.
It's tomato. And then you hear them tomato. Like it's so like you same word, just
sweet.
Differently. Yeah,
It's just
differently.
Bald. For whatever reason, it's common in America to pronounce this word as though it was spelt with an O and not with an A, which led to some confusion. You don't want to accidentally insult someone who's sensitive about their hairline just because you didn't hear something correctly, after all. The American pronunciation of bald has more in common with the British pronunciation of bald. I mean, is someone talking about their hair or text formatting? This is to do with the natural way language evolves. Sounds often getting shorter, but it can still prove tricky.
Bald! I am affected by a bald patch. I'm healed!
Number 8.
Bald.
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 Bold. Bald.
I heard bold when he said it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, it's bald. Because I'm like, did I hear
I have a bald spot.
You have a bald spot. You're bald.
See, my D didn't come.
Oh,
You notice? I have a bald spot.
you're bald.
So that's why he said when you listen to it, it can be
bald.
confusing.
Bald.
Bald spot. You
I
gotta
like
describe
this. You have 3 different ways: the American, the Jamaican, and the British,
And then
the
Nigerian.
African.
I'm sorry. Hear that from
I'm
Nigeria.
from the Congo.
The Congo. I'm
The
sorry.
Congo side.
But yeah, bald spot.
Bald, you know.
All right.
vase.
And don't
Yeah.
worry about the
Whoa.
vase.
What vase?
That vase.
Actual linguistic studies have been conducted on different ways people can pronounce this word, whether it's said vase like Mars or vase like haze generally. The former is the British version and the latter the American. When eBay users were polled on what they think about someone based just on their pronunciation of certain words, vase came up as implying that somebody who says it the British way is stuck up. Considering many of the UK's many regional accents still cling on to that long A, this definitely isn't true. But first impressions often matter.
Then, arrange them nicely in a vase. Oh, get in! Get in!
Number 7.
Boss. He stretched out that A like he said the guys do stretch out that A. Vase.
Vase, brother.
Yeah, vase.
That makes no sense.
Boss. I think the guys stretch out the words and America just like, whoop, just short and sweet.
Chop it?
Yeah, just chop it down. Yeah. And it's unique though. It's amazing. We're seeing the exact same word, but just differently, pronouncing it differently.
Aye.
But we're saying the same thing now.
Vase. Vase. Okay.
I want to hear this word right here, leisure.
Listen.
Let's hear this one.
Let's hear it.
Leisure.
Hey there. We got the Miller family here reporting for leisure, sir.
Since visits across to other countries are often for this purpose, be that a holiday or a vacation, it's not surprising that this particular word can cause head scratches. It can be an especially weird difference for people who don't speak English as a first language too, looking to get to grips with the national variations. In America, you'll almost always hear people say leisure, like it's got an extra E hidden somewhere, while in the UK it's more like leisure, as if the I isn't there at all. With both versions seeming to ignore the actual spelling, it's no wonder this word can be an annoyance.
Mr. Murphy, what exactly attracts you to the leisure industry? In a word, pleasure. It's like more pleasure than other people's leisure.
Number 6.
That's a whole nother word here in America. That's a whole leisure. That's a whole different word.
Leisure.
It's leisure.
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 Leisure. What does the term leisure mean? It's not like
I forgot, but it's a whole different
it's
meaning.
like you're giving this person a leisure.
Yeah, you give it. It's like an
Like
object.
like oh no, I was just gonna say the judge used a leisure.
No, it's
that's a
word.
different thing.
Yeah.
But it's like a legal document, like leisure.
Mhm.
That's where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
I think how we use it.
But yeah, I know that word. I just we don't use it that often.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a, yeah. you use
So
it often.
no.
I would get confused. I'm like, you asking for leisure?
Yeah,
Or you want leisure? I'm like,
Number 6.
Mobile. There aren't just different pronunciations of mobile, usually mobile versus mobile, but there are many different ways to actually use the word itself. In the UK, it's common shorthand for mobile phone, which in the US would be a cell phone.
And of course, your mobile goes.
In the US, it's often used for the phrase mobile home, which could be anything from a caravan to a motorhome in Great Britain.
I saw you leaving Pablo Chacón's compound. We both know if I search your mobile home, what I find.
Even more confusing if you're talking about the mobile that hangs over a baby's cot. This can again be pronounced differently in certain parts of the States and sounds more like mobile. Number 5, scone.
you see that one word caused so much confusion? Way more than leisure. And leisure. Wow.
Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Mobile. Dang.
Yeah. I can see why they say mobile.
Mobile phone.
Yeah, mobile phone. Jeez.
Mobile.
Yeah, that's
Mobile.
a lot of confusion.
It sounds
3 different meanings.
sounds weird though.
Mm-hmm.
When you stop to
Mobile.
think about it, it sounds weird. Don't it?
Mobile
Mobile.
and mobile.
Okay, let's go. Scone. Say that one.
Scone.
Scone. Scone.
Scone.
They only have maple walnut.
One of the most contested words in the English language has to be scone. Or is it scone? You'll generally find scone like tone in use in US English. But if you were to actually come to the UK, things get a lot more complex. The debate around exactly what these baked goods are called has been fiercely raging for years, and differs depending on what region you're in. If you're in the south of England or the Republic of Ireland, you'll also hear scone like tone.
And then some butter that's been rubbed in.
Why do you mix two flours?
I just think it gives a bit of a lighter scone. I really, really do.
But Northern Ireland, Northern England, Wales and Scotland all usually use the shorter scone. People will still understand what you mean, no matter which you say though.
Pass the scones, please.
Number 4.
Scone. Just drop
Scone.
the E.
Scone.
Yeah, scone.
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 If you keep saying it, say rubbish.
Mm.
Meaning if you keep going over it, it's like it's sounding different every time it comes out.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, it's something that you eat, boy.
It is something you eat,
And
yes.
it seems like it's good.
Yes.
Garage.
Yeah, garage.
All right.
Garage.
I have some tiki torches in the garage.
A word with too many pronunciations for its own good. It's often pronounced with a long A at the end in America, sounding more like garage. But this way also crops up in the south of England.
There's a garage.
If you come further north, however, you'll find yourself hearing garage more often than not, shortening the word.
Just popping back to the garage.
There are a few contextual differences too. In the UK, when your car needs repairs, you take it to a garage, while in the US, your car might be in the shop.
Yeah.
Number 3.
That makes sense. But when he said garage, it sounds like someone's name. Come here, garage. It sounds like someone's like, that's a nice name, garage.
Listen.
Yeah.
Garage.
It makes sense to
Garage,
me, says when a
man.
car is getting fixed, they say it's gone. It's at the garage, and we call it the what did he say?
The shop.
The shop. I still
Mechanic
say
shop.
garage. The mechanic, the garage. I still say garage sometimes because that's how. Because you know when you realize it, French is kind of similar with the words that they use
Oh, I didn't know that.
and similar meanings. It is. I'm like it's the more I learn about UK and their language and their words and their English and how they use it, it's so familiar with French.
Oh, okay.
I really have to like noticing that, Lizzie, because they will use a similar way too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you, French girl. Let's continue.
Advertisement.
Advertisement.
You always look so cool. Like the advertisement of the man in Times Square.
It's not often you'll actually hear somebody say the whole word these days. Normally it's reduced to the much quicker ad in English-speaking countries. But it can be a little jarring to hear advertisement if someone says it differently. Problems arise in the middle syllable, with some saying tis and others saying ties, as well as putting the stress in different places. As if that wasn't weird enough, uses of the word also vary, as the ads on television are still called ads in the UK, but become commercials in the States, and advert is a more common British shortening than ad to begin with.
I should be glad to have your help in the matter.
We thought you would. That's why we wrote this advertisement.
Advertisement for what?
For the new nanny.
Number 2.
Yeah.
It sounds weird, don't
It
it?
is advertisement. I was like advertisement. I can't even say it properly.
Advertisement.
In English, but in there it's like it's advertisement.
Advertisement.
Advertisement. Like it's like a whole different word. Like wow.
Vitamin.
Yeah, vitamin. And vitamins. Here we not say vitamin.
There's no S on that.
Well, it's
vitamins.
multiple. It's
Yeah.
vitamins.
We're going to say word where we see one.
Vitamin. I said, don't go into the plurals and singulars. We're gonna go with the singular.
Let's see what they come up with.
Vitamin.
Vitamin.
My doctor says I need vitamins.
So why don't you take vitamins?
We know they're important and we need to make sure we have enough of certain ones, but the jury is still out on what the best way to say the word is. Vitamin with a small I, but in the US it becomes vitamin as though it's a capital I. The short I pronunciation is a lot more common throughout the world than the American variant, the word being said this way across Europe, and you may even run into it in Canada, where the two lexicons are thoroughly mixed.
I would like taste of vitamin C.
Number 1, aluminium.
Sorry. That makes sense because in French it's vitamine.
Oh, okay.
It makes sense because the I you said is pronounced lowercase and not capitalized. Like we're saying vitamins.
Ah.
That makes sense how he said it. That makes sense because he said that.
Ah. Listen, man, a vitamin. It just gets me every time. I'm like, because like I said, I've done this video before. Because the more, anytime I watch this video and start going in, that's when I realize, oh, I've seen this one. Certain words pop up and I'm like, oh, I heard this one before. All right, here we go.
Number 1, aluminium.
I do aluminum siding, roofing.
This is one of the rare cases where a change in pronunciation has also caused a change in the spelling. They really do skip out on the second I in North America. But actually, this is one instance where the Americans might be right. Humphrey Davy, the British chemist who first created the element, wanted it to be called aluminum, in line with other alloys like platinum, but he had a lot of critics who wanted aluminium, more like magnesium.
Say it again. Say it again. Aluminium. Okay, you say it.
It's aluminum.
Aluminum.
Okay,
Aluminum.
Eddie.
While Davy used his spelling, other scientists used their own. In 1828, Noah Webster used aluminum in Webster's dictionary, though official chemistry bodies prefer the other version. Today, both are recognized as acceptable.
Oh!
Do you agree with our picks?
I didn't even know it was accepted as both used, but aluminum.
Girl, aluminum. Like 2 different words we pronounce right there. Aluminum.
That's not what the people are saying.
That's what I heard. Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Like, wow. Yeah, aluminum. Aluminum foil.
Yeah. Guys, your word, it ain't a word. I'm sorry. Don't so sorry.
Y'all like to drop some, like, just drop the E. Drop the E.
Listen, even the vitamin. Garage.
Garage. I love it. Garage.
It sounds sweet when they say it, but it sounds weird when we say it. Seriously.
Yes,
when we say it out of our mouth, it sounds weird. But when they say it, it just tickle your fancy.
It does.
Guys, that was it from us.
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed this one.
Thank you. Leave a I'm like, what happened, mamas? What happened? She just stopped talking. But thank you guys so much for checking us out and showing us love and supporting us seriously from my bottom of our hearts. Thank you. We have grown. All thanks to you guys. Tuning in, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Come through. Y'all need a name. We gotta call him. We gotta call him something.
Yeah.
We need a name.
Let us know in the comment section what you'd like to be called. And we'll let you know on our comment tab what we came up with.
Yeah, we need a name.
Yeah, we need to get this conversation going. Love you guys, and we'll see you guys in another one.
Bye.